Good morning. I'd like to welcome you to our website, queensofthecrown.com, and I also like to go over with you this morning how to enter the pageant, where to get information about the pageant, and how to complete the sign-in sheet for the event when you arrive on pageant day. Just to go over some frequently asked questions and give you a little bit of more information about our event. First off, our website. Our website is queensofthecrown.com. If you type in that website address in your browser, it should bring you to this page, which is our Queens of the Crown page. We also have a Facebook page, and that Facebook page is set up for every single event. So, for example, if you are going to the Dallas pageant and you would like to join our Facebook page group, you can simply type in your search bar on Facebook, and I'll show you how to do that really quick. Type in Queens of the Crown, and then click on the event that you are going, the city that you are going to visit, which in this case is going to be Queens of the Crown. Queens of the Crown Dallas is the one that's actually coming up in September 7th. So that's another way you can visit our Facebook group and get to know some of the contestants that are also entering with you. So to enter this pageant, you're going to again visit our website and click on this link that says Enter Pageant Online right here, and you'll find an entry form. Now, the way this entry form works is this is an entry form to actually enter the pageant. We are not a deposit requiring pageant or a registration fee requiring pageant. We do that because some of the entrants enter for absolute free, and therefore we do not take a deposit. So for this reason, we ask for what I call the honor code. In other words, we don't want you to sign up unless you're actually going to come. If you decide to sign up, we will purchase a crown, set aside time in the ballroom, purchase a sash, and put together a package for you when you arrive. If you are not coming, then we do all that effort in vain, and it's not a polite way to treat your pageant family. So we ask that you only sign up if you're interested in coming. It's okay to sign up and cancel. It's not okay to sign up and ghost. That's not the kind of queens that we want representing the pageant. So it's very important if you are filling out this form, we are taking you as a serious entrant. Now, let's say you want to ask questions about the pageant and sign up at the same time. Like you want to come, but you still have questions. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead and click on the I have questions, and then we will contact you as soon as possible to try to answer any questions that you might have. If you're completely ready to go, then click on I am entering. I am entering signals us to purchase a crown and sash, and again, set aside time in the ballroom. So please make sure that we are on the honor code that you actually do. If you are serious about entering, go ahead and click on it and then go on through. All right, now when you pick the pageant, we have several different locations. If we have a date scheduled for the pageant, that means that we've reserved the ballroom and we're good to go. If we do not have a date scheduled, then that means that we are seeking interest in the event, but the hotel has not been confirmed. We're still trying to look for a place to hold it. When we are in a seeking interest mode on the event, we will wait until we have at least 10 to 15 contestants before we book the hotel. So we encourage you, if it says TBD, do not run out and buy your clothes yet. This is more of an interest gathering situation for us, so that we can book the hotel. The next part of the question is the first and last name. We use this first and last name. This should be the contestant's first and last name, not the parent's first and last name. If the reason why is because that is what we print on every single score sheet. We use it in our programming, and we use it in our correspondence through email. So if you put in your name, it will sound as if we are talking to you like a child, or your name may have the possibility of accidentally being called out at the pageant instead of the contestant's name. So again, that is the contestant's first and last name, and not the parent or the sponsor's first and last name. Now, we do have boys and girls events, so we ask that you specify gender. If you're not comfortable specifying gender, that's fine. You can simply put one in and then reach out to the director and we will make the appropriate change. The email address is where we want you to send. We will send you very important information about the pageant. So it's important that you put in an email address that you actually check. If you're putting in this email address because you have one email that you send all your advertisements and spam to, don't do that with us. We don't send out that many emails, and the ones that we send out are important. So again, don't put an email address in that you're never going to check. You need to make sure and check it once in a while at the very least, because we send out schedule, pageant information, pageant updates, things like, oh, it's going to, one time we had a pageant in Atlanta and we found out that there was a fee for parking. So we sent everybody an email to let them know how much it was. It was a couple bucks, but we don't want to have any surprises at the event. That is why we try to correspond quite a bit before you get there to make your experience absolutely amazing. Now, we ask for the other part I want to bring up with the email address is if you use a Yahoo email address. We encourage you not to use this email address. It is very difficult for us to get information through Yahoo email. So if you have a Yahoo address, it's very important that you provide us yet a second email address that we can reach out to you. It is for this reason because there are often we really have a hard time with Yahoo email. I have no idea why that happens. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put in a contestant's name, and I'm just going to call the contestant Mary, uh, Mary, Mary Pageant, and go ahead and give it girl, and then I'm going to put in my email address. Again, Gmail tends to be very good. And then my second email address. And now, when you're done with all this, click the next button. Now, if you are doing this over your telephone, I have shortened the size of the the entry form to try to make it more accommodating with people's phone screens. However, sometimes it just simply doesn't work. If that's the case with you, all you need to do is send me a text message and I will fill out the form for you, or we can talk over the phone. There's lots of ways we can get past this, but at the very least, I need this information right here when you send me a text message so that I can reach out to you and get the rest. All right. Or you can just find a regular laptop computer or desktop and fill it out. Our entry form tends to work very well on those. All right. Now, this box here gives us permission to send you pageant information and emails. We really need you to check this box. It's automatically checked for you. Again, we're not going to spam you. We don't send out a lot of information. If you're sensitive about how you get your information shared, I just want to let you know that if I can't send you a schedule, you're not going to know what time to show up. So you need to make sure that if we don't want to get email, at the very least, we get a mobile phone, and then it's your responsibility to visit the website and the Facebook group to keep updated, because if I can't share with you, then I can't keep you updated. So I encourage you to keep this box checked. All right, your phone number, if it's a mobile phone, we tend to send text updates very sparingly. Again, we don't want spam. You maybe only get one or two with us. So if you're used to like working with another business where they send you a text message every day, this is a one-woman operation and I do not send text messages every single day, maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my phone number in here so you can see what that looks like. And again, I have a mobile phone and I do want to receive up. Now, we put in the mobile carrier. If you don't have it, you can put other. And then this is the part that tends to confuse everybody. If you're right here, it gives you the line and the number. So all you have to do is put in your phone number and follow the guidance at tmomail.net. All right. And that way we can send you, again, through email, phone updates. Now, if you don't do this, it's no big deal. If you get it wrong, it's no big deal. We can still send you text alerts. This just gives us another line of communication. And our goal is to communicate as much as possible so that you are prepped and ready for this pageant and you feel very comfortable on your day and you can focus on enjoying your time with your child. Now, the month the contestant was born, all right, day, and then the year. Now we have got it programmed so that the year only is acceptable to our age divisions. So for example, if you were born in 1972, as I was, you cannot enter the pageant. We don't have that age division yet. So you make sure and put in the year the contestant was born, not this year, 2019, but the year that the child or contestant was actually born. Not today's date, not last year's date, the year the contestant was born. So if you have a baby, it's probably born in 18, 17, 16, and so on and so forth. Now here's where you put your name as the sponsor or the parent. And again, putting in your first and last name so that we can reach out to you and communicate with you and share information as much as possible. Now, let's visit. These are our events that you can participate in. Again, we have 3-stage events, beauty, casual, theme. We'll be going over them. Let's say on the very first day that you fill this out, you decide all you want to do is the free beauty. And then later on, after getting information from the director, and talking to your friends, you decide you want to add more. The question has been, can you add these events at the pageant? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. Again, we try to figure out ahead of time how much time to allocate to the ballroom by doing the on-stage events and figuring out who's entering what. But again, this is an imperfect process, so you are welcome to add everything at the door. If you want to do offstage and all that sort of stuff, these are just kind of an idea of what you're going to do. And then the last little bit, and you can sign with your mouse and submit. You should, oops, oh, I forgot to do, oop, up, there we go. Now, submit. Oh, I got to put my name. See, it won't let you do it. There you go. And submit. Well, let me do it now. There we go. Now, here we are, our thank you for the entry. Again, reminder of Yahoo email address. We have so much trouble with that. If you want to enter another child, all you have to do is click right here for your second contestant and hit submit another response. And then you can enter every single kiddo one by one. I get a question. Do you have to fill out an entry form for each contestant that is entering the pageant? And the answer to that is yes. You do need to fill out an entry form for each contestant. So again, this is how you enter the pageant. A quick reminder that you do have to enter the pageant for each contestant. So you don't want to sit there and fill out one form and type multiple names in this contestant first and last name. Then we will end up having to go and fix it. We want to remind you that if you are trying to get information, that you need to email us and call us. Do not fill out the entry form just to get information. That will mess up our event. And it's a lot of extra work that we have to do when contestants do that. Fill out the entry form when you're ready to enter. It's okay to enter and then cancel later on. So if you're 80% sure, go ahead and fill out the form. And if something comes up at the last minute, we can always work that out. All right. Well, I appreciate your time watching this video this morning. Again, thank you for joining me. I will have other videos coming out shortly. And once again, we look forward to seeing you. Good luck at the pageant.